So, I decided to do this video. I wasn't going to do this video, but then I changed my mind, and so now I'm going to do it. My sister has cancer. And see, like, I almost didn't want to say that, but then being afraid to say that would be like giving it too much power. It looks like it may be ovarian cancer. But it's possibly stage 1, which is the least of the stages and the most doable in terms of handling it. But we really won't know everything until she goes in and has surgery. And I live in California and she lives in Alaska with my mom. You know what I hate the most about this is that she has to wait to have surgery like another week or two. And I just hate that she has to be afraid right now, you know, like that terror of not knowing. Seems like it could be so damaging unless you're like a guru or you're really super good at meditating and keeping your fear level down. So it's like, I don't want her to have any more toxic stuff in her body, you know? I just don't want her to suffer. I just don't. And this waiting is what's causing her suffering. But my mom had called me to tell me the news because my sister had actually had a blood test done to test for cancer markers. And someone had read it who wasn't her doctor, first of all, like a friend or something, I don't know. And they thought it said there is no cancer, so we were all excited. And then the next night my mother called and said it's not good. And you know, there are dramatic families and there are dramatic families. And our family is a dramatic family, don't get me wrong. But here's the conversation that my mother and I had. It was like, my mom said, this is not good news. And I said, how do you want me to approach it? And she's like, just don't, you know, and like basically she was saying, don't get hysterical on me. And she said, you know, I don't want to talk on the phone for a few days with anyone, so please don't let anyone call and just be like sad, you know? Like, let's keep the drama down. Let's put on our combat boots and get into a fighting mode. And so that's what I'm doing. And that's what she's doing, and I'm sure that's what my sister is doing. It's like when I went in for weight loss surgery. And my mom was there, and my boyfriend was there, and my boyfriend looked like he was going to absolutely crumble and fall apart, you know, and I looked at my mom and I said, please, whatever happens, you know, if something happens to me, please don't let the people go there. Please don't let there be hysterics and, you know, oh God, her life cut short and, you know, it's like, I don't want that shit. You know, there's enough of it, and I'm happy to be loved, and I love people, but good God, I don't want the hysteria. And my mom doesn't want it, my sister doesn't want it right now. We can save that for if we need to haul out the hysteria later, but for now, it's focus time, and it's not to say that I don't stop in the middle of my day and get emotional, because I do, you know, it's just like kind of creeps up on me, and you know, like I really want to drive this car, you know, drive the car of my sister's health and my sister's fears and my sister being okay, you know. I just want to get my hands on the steering wheel and drive it. But it's not my car. I mentioned that to someone earlier today. It is not my car to drive. And so maybe hourly I have to pull my hands off the steering wheel and just give it up. You know, and just pray for some peace and some hope. Because what do I say? I say there's always hope. There is always hope. No matter what. So I didn't want to share it exactly, and I had to tell my younger sister who lives in Arizona, who I haven't spoken to in a long time, and to have her tell my father, who I don't speak to very much. And it's just kind of like sad that the family is so divided, and that someone's hurting. And it's, it'd be great if it was the perfect family and everyone was all there, and we could all be on the same ball team hitting together and all that kind of stuff. But, it is what it is. And so that's what's going on. So if you could say a prayer, think a positive thought. Pray for the will of the universe to unfold as it should even, just whatever. I just wanted to let you know, and, one, for it, so I don't isolate. And two, so, it's okay to tell the truth about what's going on. It doesn't have to be that big. We can talk about this. And I know a lot of you will be able to relate and share your stories with me, because I know a lot of you have gone through it or have loved ones who have gone through it. So, thank you for listening to this ramble, and peace.